Nipah! Welcome back, everybody. It's time for the Daily Nipah. Rika Furude Simulator 25. You can pick it up yourself here at socksmadepeoplesexy.net/games.itch.io. It's free as a bee, and it's fun. Rika? Oh, I haven't seen this one in a while. Out having a little wine. Freepa! Exactly. I have heard that Silk Song is quite difficult. Kind of want to get to it before any kind of patch like that happens, because I'm curious at just how difficult it is. But we gotta go in God Home first, and we gotta smack some bugs around. There's a whole lot of bugs to smack around here. Nice triple double, Rika, Rika, Rika. Oh, I'm a little big here. Okay, there we go. It's close enough. And a 4 house, okay. Triple double and a 4 house. Triple double and a 4 house. And so far has been quite difficult. It's definitely a step up from the beginning of Hollow Knight. Okay. I played a little bit through the beginning of Hollow Knight last night. And I guess after playing through it the first time, it's not quite as difficult as I remembered it the first time around. I know, Rika. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. We gotta go to God Home today, and we gotta put the fear of God into those bugs. Beat 'em up with our nail, our super nail. That's a straight Rika. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Agreed, Rika. We're gonna beat up some bugs today. I'm honestly curious on how difficult the whole God Hope thing is gonna be. I heard it's where everybody kind of stops. I get that. Because it's just essentially bonus fighting content. And if the fighting part, while it is incredibly fun, isn't like your favorite thing to do, I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it. Triple double. I get it. Hey Rizik, how's it going today? Nice, nice. Got the Nipah spirit in you. I like it. I like it. My burger's looking tasty. Ooh. Excuse me. Gotta get that medicine to kick in a little bit. I know, Rika, it's still a little tired at the moment, but it'll kick in. And then we'll be sailing smooth into God Home and fighting all these creatures. It'll be interesting. We got all those challenges to do. That's a 4-house. Our last gun challenge is going pretty well. I mean, I guess as good as it's really gonna get. Since officers are very hard to just get now. I'm kind of thinking about the next run that we're gonna do there too. Although I might take a little bit of time off for Silk Song, if I'm being honest. Silk Song will probably dominate a lot of post God Home, Hollow Knight, and Last Gun Challenge. It's my throat being a throat this morning. Ugh. There we go. Excuse me. I was looking at the achievements for Hollow Knight. You gotta beat it when you've hit 100%, which I can do. You gotta beat it when you hit 112%, which I can also do if I hit that. You gotta beat the game in under 10 hours and under 5 hours. Which I might not be able to do. I feel like you'd have to have like a decent idea of where you're going. There's also one where you have to beat it in Steel... What's the mode? Steel Soul mode? 100% Steel Soul mode, which is... That might be a toughie right there. Though I do like the challenge, another 4-house. I do like the challenge, but I don't know if I'll do that. Well, I'm definitely going to play Silk Song first. If I'm going into achievement diving. Everybody's talking about Silk Song. I don't want to get spoiled on it, so I got to start it sooner rather than later. I'm hoping I can complete most of God Home today. Offensive dice, you know, no dying theory, yeah. Sword, yeah. For sure. Well, the thing is it's just patterns, right? Once you figure out all the patterns, like going through God Home, where I'm sure I'm gonna face many of the game's bosses and such, and creatures, so you're gonna get those patterns, especially if you're going for all like the Radiant level difficulties where you can't even get hit in those fights. So like, if you're gonna if you're gonna go for that 100% either way, you count as a death. Oh, okay. Interesting. But I'm talking for like a Steel Soul playthrough after going through God Home. Two, three, four. That's a straight Rika. But I feel just like memorizing the patterns. Like when I was playing it again last night, Um, I think I barely got hit doing most things just because I remember all the patterns. No, you wouldn't need to, no. Yeah, I didn't have any trouble on, like, Dark Souls. Speedrunning in a nutshell. It's kind of gaming in a nutshell. Like, a lot of classic gaming was about pattern recognition. That was kind of how it really was. And Hollow Knight kind of takes that up in a good way. Like, I fought Hornet last night, and I think I got hit once. Just beating the crap out of her. Easy peasy. That's another whorehouse. Agreed, Rika. Absolutely agreed. So we may reach 112% today. That would be interesting. %. I was a little surprised I was that close to 108%. And some very... Well, the only one that I missed that I was a little annoyed by was the God Home stuff. I just didn't go the pathway upwards like you could see. But other than that, some of those are really hard to see and find. Bug Souls. Areas and shortcuts. Yeah, it's Metroid. Exactly. Hollow Knight, I feel's biggest inspiration is Super Metroid. I don't even think Castlevania at all would step into this. I think calling things Metroidvania that are just exploration platformers is a bit odd. The reason it's Metroidvania is because it was Castlevania with Metroid elements. And I realize that's kind of a catch-all phrase for those style of games now, but it just doesn't make sense to me. It shares some similarities with Castlevania, but I would say mostly it's kind of like Super Metroid with a melee weapon. You got the jumping off walls. You got the ability to charge up and fly through the air. It even has some of the early enemies that are a lot like the early enemies in Metroid. But that's just how I feel for specifically this game. Something I would call Metroidvania would be like Bloodstained Ritual of the Night, for instance. Not technically a Castlevania game, but definitely a Castlevania Metroid game. Frustrated when things change over time. A little bit. It's just weird. It's just doesn't... It's just like the catch-all for platformer, like... the freaking word I'm looking for? Just like a big open area, like Blaster Master. Like Blaster Master had that. Hey, there's a straight. Like Blaster Master had an open area, just like Metroid. But it had something a little different too, where you go into the buildings as your little dude, and it would become a different style of game at that point. Somebody calls them Blaster Master likes. There's another straight Rika. With roguelikes, roguelike just became synonymous with basically just if you die once, you have to start over. And I can also understand why that's very silly. Card game where you don't retain your power-ups isn't really very similar to Rogue. Roguelikes is just the catch-all phrase for you got one shot, you die, that's it. You gotta start over again. And platform exploration games all became Metroidvanias. I never did Binding of Isaac. Cashing out, as the kids say. Are you skibbity toileting, Rizik? I have no idea what that means. Compared to cozy as a fucking genre. Cozy is a genre? Like Stardew Valley? That's what I would think a cozy game would be. What is a cozy game? It's stupid YouTube videos? Yeah, I mean, it's... We all had our generation stupidity. I'm not gonna sit here and act like they do. Like, their memes are just so much dumber than ours were, when ours were just as fucking dumb. Stardew, Animal Crossing, yeah. Like, I just... Oh. People talk about it like it's a genre. Ah, okay, I see. I get it. Like, Stardew is just one of the most relaxing games you could ever play. Animal Crossing as well. There's no real threat. You're just kind of chilling and doing things. Like, in Stardew, you can get killed in the mine, but it's really not a big deal at all. Problem game advertisement. You can see that. There's a triple double Rika. Neep, neep, Nipah. Oh. Yeah, genres have kind of just evolved into... I don't know, just style of game. Like, the naming conventions of it is just more for... kind of just having a name for it, I guess. We could probably think of a better title than Metroidvania. Because Metroidvania was time for Rika to go ballin' out is what I'm going to say now. Hell yeah, Rika. Let's go ballin'. Look at you, Rika. Oh, Rika's ready to ball out. Alright, here we are back in the big ballin' room with Rika's jersey, Rika's trophy rack. She's such a baller, 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 baller. Let's go.
And now, the starting center for your San Antonio Spurs, a 4'6" skyscraper from Higurashi University, Rika
Oh, our 4'6" skyscraper. Let's go, baby.
What the fuck is going on with Rika?
Slow balling today. Whoa, she sped that ball at a holy crap. She slow balled us and then she's balling like crazy. Well done, Rika. You're a ballin' machine, Rika. Well done, Rika. Well done. But advertisers constantly shoving a random pastel-colored game about cats or something as cozy is just annoying. It's... Yeah, well, Metroidvania was basically Symphony of the Night. Like, that's what coined that phrase, because, I mean, it turned Castlevania into a more exploration instead of a side-scroller. That was how that came to be. Having a whole genre now based on just that set is interesting. Because it's basically Metroid, not Castlevania. It should just be called Metroid-likes, like you said earlier, because that, like... Super Metroid is such an iconic game. Games are still copying on Super Metroid. This is how amazing that game is. I try not to consume advertisements. I haven't really seen that. There's a straight Rika. Nice. Wolf Dooms. Wolf Dooms. It's Super Metroid. Super Metroid set the still to today standard for like exploration platformers. That game is beyond iconic with what it has done for gaming. And it started with Metroid. Like, Metroid's small. It's kind of Super Metroid, because Super Metroid brought like the map system, many more sub items, all the movement tech that's in Super Metroid. Hey, there's another straight. Rika's been on a roll today. Like, Super Metroid. Another triple-double. It's just an unbelievably made game. And it's basically Castlevania took that formula and made it into something that also really works well for it. So it gets way too much credit for what Super Metroid did, in my opinion. Hollow Metroidvanias are still around. I believe the phrase is hollow slop now. Rogue wasn't even the first roguelike. And to be fair, Super Metroid wasn't the first Metroidvania-like. Metroid was probably... Was Metroid it? Probably. Metroid came out really early on the NES. But I would still think Super Metroid really gets the credit, as it should, because it added all the quality of life stuff. Or an all arcade games roguelike. Not entirely necessary, because you do get lives in them. But I see what you're saying. Bum 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 bum. Yeah, genres are kind of a mess. But it's just the way things kind of evolved, you know. Now all action platformer puzzle games are Metroidvanias. All if you die you restart games are roguelikes. That's just the way it is, I guess. And I don't blame games for using those terms to help sell their game, because that's what's, you know, that's the popular verbiage. See, I kind of hate slop. It's one of the worst things I've heard about gaming in a long time. I believe the phrase friend slop was coined. Hey, Mob. Mobbit-hobbit-gabbit-gabbit-mobbit-hobbit-gab. How you doing? It was a phrase coined for, like, I guess, lesser games that were, like, co-op or versus. I actually, like, despise friend slop as a game saying. I think with roguelikes, because it can only make people annoyed if they see games that they're not looking for. Oh, sure, that's advertising, though. I get that. Crashing out now, for real, for real? Oh no. Don't do it, Rizzik. Minecraft clone? Yeah. Oh yeah, Minecraft definitely has a million billion clones out there. You ain't wrong. Boom, 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 boom. I completely forgot about Minecraft there for clone games. I played Fortress Craft on the 360. Hell, years and years and years and years ago. And the Fortress Craft on the Minecraft forums telling people it wasn't just a clone. I literally never even played that game. It is, it definitely is a clone in some ways, for sure. And there's so many variants of those kind of games. Ooh. Crack that hand. That's another straight Rika. You have been killing it today. We got a ball in. Bum, 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 bada bum. Oh, goodness gracious. Alright, 5 more rolls to go, Rika, and then we're stepping foot into God Home territory. Bum, 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 ba, bum, bum, bum. Very interesting discussion on genres today. But it's a pretty big discussion overall in gaming, what is defined what and how it's just worded these days. There's always a lot to discuss about genres. 42,000 fates we're in, baby. When will Rika have the dream? I don't know. But we'll see. Until next time, everybody, thank you so much for watching. Always appreciated. If you'd like to pick it up yourself, and you should, shocksmakepeoplesexy.net/games or .itch.io, and the baller variant is at mti.itch.io. And that's gonna tie this up. We're gonna be jumping into Hollow Knight here, so thank you all. Please like and subscribe. I'd appreciate that as well. If you have any indie game suggestions, leave them in the comments. Positive vibes. And remember...